Okay, so I am so excited to bring you this one today. I actually forgot to get the bottle before I started recording. But that aside, the bottle's in my hand and I am so excited to bring you the Vinada Crispy Chardonnay Sparkling. So this is what it looks like. It is an amazing looking bottle. Look at that label. And it is honestly going to blow your mind. It comes from Vinada, who are award-winning winemakers, and they have, at the time of recording this, a trio of non-alcoholic sparklings, one of which is the Chardonnay. So let's dive into the taste profile, who it's for, where you can buy it, and everything else. So let's kick off with taste. Okay, so on to taste. Now, this one has a really full and complex flavor profile, which is vibrant and snappy, and has, when it's in the glass, a really nice golden color as well. From a taste profile, you are gonna find apple and melon notes, a little bit of citrus, as well as some really great acidity in there. So a snappy, acidic bite, and a really cool, crisp and clean finish. There is a little bit of sweetness in there to balance all that out. So overall, the taste profile is one which is acidic, crisp, and clean, and absolutely one which is my favorite non-alcoholic sparkling by far. And now I'm super happy to be able to share it with you. I'm sure you can kind of figure out how excited I am about it, because it just gives such a good option that you are not really able to tell the difference. And on that taste element, I have given this to my dad, who is a bit of a winemaker himself, and he was thoroughly impressed. He was able to really feel the depth and the texture that comes from this non-alcoholic sparkling, and is so impressed by it that he actually enjoys drinking this one, which I never thought I'd hear him say. If I was to compare this to a traditional sparkling, I would say it falls into the Brut range. Now, what does that mean practically? So it's got a smooth body but a dry finish, which means it kind of balances out something like a Verve and a Billy Cart together. So those two kind of flavor profiles together really are what you're looking for, or what you will find in the Vinada Crispy Chardonnay. And it does a great job of combining them at that. Looking at the texture and the weight of this one as well. Now, the Vinada Crispy Chardonnay has a great mouthfeel, a market-leading mouthfeel. I find that it's deep and complex, and also allows the flavor to really be carried through as well. So you get those crispy notes and the deep complex flavors, because the body is so well weighted and gives you a really enjoyable mouthfeel while drinking it. Now, that said, if you like the sound of a great tasting and really well weighted mouthfeel, hit that like button and let me know so I can make more videos around this similar vein and give you guys exactly what you're after. Okay, with the taste out of the way, let's dive into and have a look at nutrition. Now, you are going to find that a glass of the Vinada Sparkling Chardonnay is going to come in at around 5 grams of sugar and around 20 to 22 calories per glass. And translating that back to 100 mils so you can compare it to all of the other options, that is around 18 calories and 4 grams of sugar per 100 mils. Now, looking at it objectively, I compared nearly 20 different non-alcoholic wines, and this comes in exactly on average, where most have around 4 grams of sugar per 100 ml. I'll link to that in the description below so you can have a look at the different wines and the different level of sugar in them, to kind of have a look at what would work for you if you are looking to manage your sugar intake or your calorie intake, and that is why you have found non-alcoholic wines. Okay, let's have a look at where you can buy this one. Now, you can get this one over at Brunswick Aces and Craft Zero, but most excitingly, I've seen this one in the last day or two pop up in my local Dan Murphy's store. So that means it's even easier for you to get, and you can just waltz in there, pick it up off the shelf, and go on your merry way. I haven't seen it cold there yet, but I will keep nudging the guys to get it into the fridge like I do with all the other non-alc options. But the best part of this is it's starting to really roll out and be available. So keep an eye out for the Crispy Chardonnay at Dan Murphy's, as well as a couple of other online options like I mentioned earlier. Now, if you are looking to pick it up, I will put all of those links down in the description as well to make it easy for you to find and track down. Okay, so let's wrap it all up and get into the final thoughts on this one and get you picking up a bottle to try it today. So for me, I think this one is going to be hard to beat for quite a while, right? Like, this one has so much going for it, and the depth of flavor and the mouthfeel as well. I just think it's going to be hard to match it and then outdo it, because it is so good. And there were a few in the space that started really well and set the bar, and I think Vinada have really blown it away and are really winning with this option. There are a couple of others, like I've reviewed on the channel, the Tempranillo and the Earring Gold, and they are smashing options too, but this one for me is my all-time favorite non-alcoholic sparkling, and I hope that you guys get it and give it a go. And I'd love to hear what you have to say about it. If you've tried it, if you're thinking of trying it, if you're looking for it, drop a comment down below and I'll get back to you with an update, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on it too. So if you've enjoyed this content and you are looking for more like this, hit the like button and subscribe, and I will keep you updated with everything that is coming through in the world of non-alcoholic. Until the next one, I'll see you next time.